Hi, hello, and welcome. You ready to dive in? Today we have finding your breath, on the breath and breathing. If you've tried meditating before and can't, you found the right place. This book explores the breath in depth. The breath gives the mind something to focus on if you have difficulties while meditating. Your breath is your life force. If your breath is limited or shallow, this can be manifested physically in the form of diseases. When people are sick or closer to death, their rate of respiration per minute is higher, usually at 20 breaths per minute or above. By consciously decreasing the number of breaths per minute, you are calming your body and helping to reset the automatic nervous system. Bringing your breath into the 5 to 6 breaths per minute range creates a coherence with your heartbeat and emotions, allowing your body to function with ease. This book focuses on different methods to slow your respirations per minute down, but also meets you where you are with a gentle approach. By focusing on your breath, your life force, prana, your attention into your body and away from the racing mind. I'm gonna want to skip through a few of these because this is quite. I wrote this. It's been forever ago, but I'll probably do with rereading this. It's a lot of definitions and information, but we're going to skip right to the exercises. So this is breath watching. Watching where you breathe. Your breath naturally flows. It's an important way to start each breathing session, followed by a body scan, which you will be guided through, and another portion of exhale. Begin with finding where you are with your breath. Start by noticing and not changing what your breath pattern is. Check in with your body. Are you breathing in through your nose or mouth? How fast or slow are you breathing? Without judgment or control, count the number of heartbeats as you inhale and exhale. Is this number balanced? Are your inhales or exhales longer? There is intentional silence. Well, yeah, this is an audiobook. Placing one hand on your belly and one on your chest. Find where your breath is naturally going. Is the hand on your belly moving up and down, or is the one on your chest? Is it both? Neither. Is there a lot of movement or little? Consider your breath without judging or changing it. This is an important first step to have a benchmark. As you travel along on your breathing exercises, periodically revisit breath watching to see how your natural breath has changed with time. Simply observe over the next minute where and how your breath is coming in and out of your body. Belly breathing. Abdominal breathing, diaphragmatic breathing, lower body breathing, or taking belly breaths are all ways of saying the same thing. Pardon me. To breathe in and out with your belly. Your chest stays still as you breathe. Belly breathing helps the digestive system and calms the fight or flight response, helping you return to homeostasis by activating your parasympathetic nervous system. Breathing deeply through your belly helps oxygenate the lower lobes of your lungs. You may find yourself breathing with only your upper chest and not fully allowing the deep breath that most helps the body function optimally. You might notice as you take a breath in, your body feels larger, more full of space. As you breathe in, imagine any tensions that you may have pooling in the center of your breath. As you exhale, imagine all those feelings leaving your body, expelling with the air. Our breathing, emotions, and thoughts are all connected. Let's practice belly breathing in the next exercise and throughout this audiobook. Feel the hand down on your belly rise as you expand with your inhale and lower back down as you exhale. Balanced breath. Each person has a different set amount of time for a breath cycle that will feel comfortable to them. As you continue your practice, notice the ease with which you breathe. Your breath will flow in and out. For the first few exercises, there will be varied lengths of balanced breaths that extend for a period of 5 minutes or so for you to breathe along with. The breaths are even and balanced, with inhales and exhales for the same amount of time. The breath is a voluntary or involuntary body function. You still continue to breathe when you aren't thinking about breathing, but you can choose to alter your breath patterns should you choose to. If you find your mind wandering, you can count how long each inhale and exhale lasts for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll eventually be able to maintain ratios without counting, as counting can act as a distraction from meditation. But for now, using counting to help you maintain focus is perfectly acceptable. Breathe in and out through your nose. Feel your belly expand as the breath moves in, and your belly releases towards your spine as the breath moves out. Feel free to place your hands on your belly and chest to help keep track of the movement of this low breath and to ensure you are sending your breath to the correct location in your body. Each inhale brings in energy, and each exhale releases and relaxes your system, creating balance. Breathing for coherence and resonant breathing. The heart can guide and help regulate our emotions and mental state. The sun and earth have a natural magnetic activity that relates to human and animals' brains, heartbeats, and nervous system, essentially connecting all beings to an internal natural rhythm. Each person can affect this magnetic field. When people focus their energy towards creating loving kindness for themselves and others, this field will elevate and can help others who aren't practicing. The research suggests a large number of people generating heart-centered states of care, love, and compassion will offset the current planetary discord. When in coherence, our bodies sync up with the earth around 7.8 hertz and between 5 to 6 breaths per minute. The electromagnetic field generated by our hearts is 100 times stronger than that of our brains and can be measured several feet away from our bodies. There is evidence that an energetic field is formed among individuals and groups through which communication among all the group members occurs simultaneously. In other words, there's an actual group field that connects all the members. Some traditional hymns, chants, and prayers use patterns that create coherence in your body. James Nestor's research led him to these two ancient chants and a song that hold a pattern of chanting or singing for a count of 5 or 6 seconds, then having a period of silence in which the singers inhale before resuming the chant or song for 5 to 6 seconds. The chants are Sa Ta Na Ma and Om Mani Padme with 6 seconds each, and the song in the Latin version of Ave Maria at 5.5 seconds. Excuse me. Breathing in and out through your nose helps to connect the breath to the heart rate by slowing the breath down as compared to breathing in and out through the mouth. An excerpt from Dr. Belissa Vranich's book, Breathe, states that coherent breathing joins your heartbeat and your breath. You want to aim for 5 to 6 breaths a minute with a resting heart rate of about 60. If you inhale in for 5 seconds and then exhale for 5 seconds, your body parts are working in unison and harmony. This type of breathing promotes optimal health and the synchronicity of your body. When you sync your breath to the 5.5 seconds on each inhalation and exhalation, the approximate amount of breaths taken per minute is 5.5. Jenna Citrus's album Meditation Music, Global Coherence, and several of the example tracks created in the Exhale series explore 5.5 breathing training by using different musical instruments and sounds synced to 5.5 seconds. One way you can sync your breathing to 5.5 is to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and then start back over at 1. You can also breathe to the count of 5 or 6 with a balanced breath. Our hearts connect us to the earth and to each other. the two-part breath. If breathing in and out to a longer count, such as 7 seconds, feels daunting, try this variation on breathing in at a slower pace. Chuck McGee III and Chris Worden lead Wim Hof breathing sessions. They do each week freely on Zoom, utilizing this breath. This breath can help you relax and extend your inhales and exhales beyond what you may normally be capable of doing. Enjoy a calming version of this breath as you inhale deeply, slowly, deliberately, trying to make your inhales and exhales as long as easily comfortable to slow your breathing rate down. Start with a full, deep, diaphragmatic breath, expanding your belly fully into your pelvis and lower rib cage. When you filled your belly, move up into your rib cage and chest and inhale here until you feel full. Finally, exhale slowly, deeply, and either fully starting with your belly or chest. Repeat this, bringing in a large, slow breath. See if you can use this in the recordings with the breath count measured to 7 or 8 seconds. I'm going to skip the 3-part breathing one for now. But no, there's also that. It exists. Box breath. Square breathing, Samavitra, 4-4-4-4. An ancient pranayama technique that has also been adapted by the Navy SEALs to help them feel relaxed, focused, and fall asleep. The square breath, predictably, consists of 4 equal parts, like a square. All parts are equal. The recording will be 4 seconds of each breath section. But, as always, find what works best for you and adapt accordingly. By confronting a short buildup of carbon dioxide in a controlled manner, when you're in a calm and control, focused on your breath, you train yourself to deal with stress in a positive way. The next time you are confronted with an anxiety-inducing situation and experience an influx of cortisol from your adrenal glands, you'll have trained your body with breath holds to cope better with everyday stressors. Start with a short retention and build up as you see yourself being able to relax and control your breath with ease, going into the next inhale and exhale without any hitches or gasps in your breathing. If you feel out of breath, or if you have a stuffy nose, your retention time is too long. Try stepping back down to a short time. Keep your body as relaxed as you pause and don't strain yourself. Inhale for 4, to the count of 4, then pause for 4, exhale for 4. Finally, pause again at the bottom of the breath for 4 before starting the breath again. At the pauses, don't hold your breath, but rather suspend the breath as you wait for the next inhalation. And there's triangle breathing. Who's excited about triangles? I feel like I watched a children's book one time that was just like all about triangles. Mm. We have alternate nostril breathing, cardiac coherent breath, or nadi sashumi. And I'm just going to take a direct show on how to do this one. So you take the right hand, place the center finger on your third eye, take the right thumb, block the right nostril, inhale through the left, and you can either immediately switch and exhale through the right, or you can hold. So I've done a bit of holding, and now here we go. And then inhale through the right, hold, and exhale through the left. One. And this helps to balance your body so you can breathe easily. It helps align both sides of your body, helps clear some nasal passages, and kind of creates harmony and balance within the body. Left nostril breathing helps cool you down, keep you calm, and so you can remember L for left and less stress. Breathe in and out through the left side of your nose to help calm and cool your body. But since it's winter, I'm suggesting right-sided nostril breathing. It's funny, I actually do not have this in this book because this is all about calming yourself down, but getting ready to teach a class where we're going to be cold. So I'm going to do quite a bit of right nostril breathing. And it reflects the masculine in the body. It's called the moon piercing breath on the left side. Chandra. That seems like a Sanskrit word I don't know well enough. Oh, time for some people to go to bed. Good night. 6:30 p.m. Do you know where your bedtime is? Yeah, the bee breath. That'll be a fun one to teach. Brahmari pranayama is the deepest meditation and breath practice. It is sacred and is one of the most direct ways to reach a transcendental state or connect with oneness. But a step down from this sacred pranayama is either hum or make an om noise as you exhale. By humming with your mouth closed, nitric oxide is created in the nasal passages, and on the next inhale is taken into the body to help with lowering blood pressure. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a direct example of this one. So we breathe in, and here's the exhale. This helps Lengthen your exhales, and I'm going to go ahead and do a few more of these because I'm rather stuffed up. How should you be breathing for relaxation? Use a few of the highlights covered. A few of the highlights we covered include using a breath rate at or over 5 seconds for each inhale and exhale, extending your exhales, holding the breath outside of the body, and breathing in through your nose. But remember that you are a unique individual, and what is considered standard may not apply to you. Experiment with techniques and the opposite of them to see what is best for you. Sit back, relax, and breathe. Balanced circular breath, guided meditation. Focus on connecting to your breaths to one another, creating a circular breath so you breathe in and breathing out without any pauses at the top or bottom. Breathe in, connect your inhale to your exhale. Breathe out, now continuously breathing in, switching back and forth without any pauses. And out. In and out. And in and out. And in for 5. Breathing your full breath in, connecting to the out. And in. And immediately connecting to the out. Switching over seamlessly and exhaling. Connecting to the next top of the breath. and out to the bottom of the breath. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhaling and exhaling. Breathe in for 5. And exhale on hum for 10. In for 5. And exhale with a hum for 10. Inhale and thank you for breathing with me. Hope you have a relaxing evening. Hopefully you've learned something and are ready to breathe again soon. Good night. Breathe easy.